open it more? Okay. I know it hurts, but it'll get better. You'll forget the pain.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't believe it actually worked. It's not wrapping anymore. Oh my god. And you come up with this crazy glue idea. Oh, I don't know, understand it, but it actually worked. Guys, don't do this at home, okay? I'm actually sitting in front of the dentist office right now. I actually went on Google and I looked for some dentist offices that were probably still open. So I called a few of them and they all told me the same damn thing. They said that they can only do emergency procedures like extracting a tooth. If I'm experiencing pain or severe discomfort, they can do something about it, but they won't put another tooth into my mouth because they're not doing any dental implants or anything because of COVID-19. They're only doing emergency procedures like hauling the tooth out, and I don't want that. And I know the crazy glue that my daughter put in there won't hold for long. It makes sense to just do whatever this emergency situation calls for. But if that's the case and I have an ugly hole in my mouth, you guys probably won't see my face again. I can't do this.
Oh my gosh, you think I got under stress? A big open space in your mouth at the front. Oh my gosh, like I was like, okay, I love her and I would have to accept it, but that would take a toll on me for a couple of days, man. But it's just to get accustomed, especially when you love and you love to laugh. And me, I wonder, can you imagine if the teeth are fixed and we're in a public and and me not pinch us and babes and laugh.
The glue is outside in the bag. That's the one. I have the last one left. So Brian is ready to use crazy glue to fix my broken tooth. Do you know there's a hole in my teeth that like an empty space and it's gonna go down into my bloodstream? Did you think about that?
I'll put it around. Not in the hole, I'll put it around.
But if you put it around, it's not gonna hold.
So it will.
It's on the outside. It's gonna fix my tooth.
You can do it two ways on it. Either on the outside where the crack is and like seal it up like flex tape, or two, you can like push it back a little and like the little edges you can put it and then seal it down and then put it on.
Alright, I'm gonna trust you if we do this, okay? Because
Okay.
it really is bothering me moving around that much. But don't open it yet, it has to be dry. You can't put crazy glue on a wet surface. Just remember, it's painful. Don't prod. Don't prod it. You just put a thing on it and leave it. I'll do the rest.
Okay.
Huh?
Or so do you want me to do like flex tape or like the
Huh?
inside and then the outside as well?
Inside only.
Inside
It's
only?
unbroken. Where's broken?
It's like the outside part, like flex tape, like tape it up kind of, or like the inside.
Inside.
Okay.
No, not in the hole.
I know.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm taking the glue. I'm taking the glue out.
I can't believe you doing this. Okay, let's go. Uh-huh.
Can you push it down? You push it down?
Down where?
Like you push it open.
That's dry already. I need more glue.
Okay, push it, open your mouth. Open the teeth.
Hmm?
Like
Open
open
it?
the teeth, yeah.
Good?
Mm-mm.
I'm watching Netflix because I can't get it there. Do you put it in?
Don't get away with it, okay?
I was worried. to use this.
Don't squeeze it. Just tap it.
Okay.
Like, make sure there's a bead, and then you use it. Huh? Hmm? Yeah. There's a bead already?
Yes.
There's no bead.
Yes, there is. I'm looking at it right
Okay.
now.
Huh. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Don't move it. Don't move it. Keep it still. Can I close it together?
Hmm?
Open it more. Okay.
Mhm. Mm.
I know it hurts, but it'll get better.
Mm.
You'll forget the pain.
Done?
Close it. Okay, come here.
No. You got more?
What? On the outside.
No.
Yes.
Where?
On
Oh.
the back.
Mm.
Is it closed?
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, leave it.
Thank you.
Thank
Where?
you. Wow.
I let it dry some more first.
Good.
I can't believe it actually worked. It's
I'm
not
surgeon.
rocking anymore.
I'm
Huh?
a surgeon.
Oh wow.
I can be an orthodontist. Period.
I swear it's working. It worked. It's not rocking anymore.
I can be an orthodontist.
Oh wow. My gosh, there's a lot of glue, hard glue in my mouth. But at least the teeth is not rocking and pulling at my gum anymore. Other. What's the logic?
Yeah.
What's the
It's
logic?
a very good idea to do.
Why?
Because super glue is very strong.
It's crazy
Super.
glue.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's how strong it is, really. And like broken teeth, super glue. Mix it together, you know, just how like fix
What
it.
did you say would happen to me if I didn't do it?
The teeth would have fell off. She would have choked. No, she would have gone down her throat. It might have cut her. Then she might have started bleeding. Then she might have died.
So you think I would go to sleep tonight, the teeth would go down my throat, cut me up inside, I have internal bleeding, and die in my sleep.
Or you're gonna wake up and bleed and die, yeah.
You're a morbid child. You are a morbid child. Oh my gosh. And you come up with this crazy glue idea. Oh, I don't know, understand it, but it actually worked. Oh my goodness.
I'm just smart like that. I could be an orthodontist.
But I don't think it's gonna hold for very long if I'm eating and stuff every day. Hey guys. Yes, my smile looks bright as usual, I know. And some people think the picture I posted was a prank picture or whatever. It's not a prank. I actually broke my tooth for real. So last night I was eating, well, my daughter decided to, in the middle of the night, when I posted that picture, not the middle of the night, but late, she decided to go make Chinese dumplings. And you know how inside the Chinese dumplings they're juicy after you just make them? So when I punch it with a fork, the juices are squirting. So I decided and the stuff is like coming out. So I decided instead of using the fork to punch it, I'll just put the fork into the dumpling at a weird angle, and then I'll eat it that way. So all the stuff don't, squirt out. And that's what I did. And when I put it in my mouth, I forgot that it was in the thing at a weird angle. And when I bit into it, my tooth broke. So now I have a broken tooth, and I'm gonna tell you guys something that I did last night to fix it. And this is a temporary fix, obviously, because it's crazy. I don't recommend anybody, doing this at home because you're not supposed to do it at home. But I'm going to share with you guys what happened. So my daughter told me after I was there worried, and the tooth is hanging on my gum, like it totally broke. Like it's not chipped. It actually broke in two. But this part right here, you notice this one is brown? It's because years ago I did a root canal. So the tooth is hollow. So because I did that root canal years ago, the tooth is hollow and it's brittle. So they did tell me that every time I go to my dentist, they always tell me that the tooth is brittle and it can break at any time. So I needed to be careful, and I guess I wasn't careful. So when it happened last night, it was hanging right here by the gum line, like it's still attached to the gum, but it's totally broken. So that was painful. The hanging part was painful, and then because my tongue keeps pushing against it, it was painful. So my daughter recommended, and which I went along with, that I glue the teeth. I know, it's crazy. So last night my daughter used Krazy glue and glued the tooth. Guys, don't do this at home, okay? I'm actually sitting in front of the dentist office right now because I am going in there, and I got here way too early because I'm just anxious and I couldn't think about sitting there not doing anything while I have a broken tooth in my mouth. So anyway, my daughter said to me that I can die from it. She told me that the tooth is so sharp that, and because it's hanging on the gum, that if I go to bed, I'm going to swallow the tooth, and because it's so sharp, it's going to cut me up on the insides, and I'm going to bleed to death in my sleep. Yeah, so my 14-year-old told me that. So I let her glue the teeth. Like the tooth, like I had Krazy glue, the one that says Krazy. I use it to do all kind of things. It's really, really good. Like, it's a good glue. Whenever you use that to do anything, it stays put. So last night, I had the last one left. I guess it was waiting for something like this to happen to me. Last night, we decided, okay, since it's painful and it's hanging by the gum, and there's danger of me bleeding to death if I swallow it, we're gonna glue it up. And I let her do it. So that's why I can talk and laugh and do all the shit that I'm doing right now and drinking my coffee, because it's glued and it's totally, like, it's properly glued, because I think she dashed the whole glue down in there, and I can feel the edges of the glue because I think she put too much. Because she was at first using a little stick trying to get glue on, transferring the glue. So I said, no, just use a thing and use it and let it, just use it like a drop of it. But I think she put like a few drops in there. So it's like there. I don't know how the dentist gonna, like, I think they can grind it away or something. But anyway, I woke up this morning and I said, okay, I'm coming to the dentist. After you guys commented under that picture that I posted with the broken tooth, a lot of people were saying some dentists are open, they're doing emergency stuff. So this morning when I saw those messages, I actually went on Google and I looked for some dentist offices that were probably still open. And I found quite a few that were open. So I was concerned about having a hole in my mouth. So I called a few of them and they all told me the same damn thing. They said that they can only do emergency procedures, like extracting a tooth if it's, you know, very discomforting, or if it's pain, if I'm experiencing pain or severe discomfort, they can do something about it, but they won't put another tooth into my mouth. They won't do any kind of cosmetic procedure that's gonna put back a tooth in the spot. So I'm gonna have a hole in my mouth after today, possibly. But then I was talking to my wife, and somebody at work told her that maybe they can plaster the tooth instead of taking it out. So when I go in there, I'm going to see if they can do that instead of ripping the tooth out, because I don't want a hole in my mouth, obviously. And that's the reality that I'm facing right now. A hole in my mouth for about 2 months. Because when I talked to them, all of them told me the same thing. It may be about 2 months before I'm able to do anything about it. The only thing they can do right now is take it out. So, you see my dilemma. And my daughter was like, so what's going to happen to your YouTube channel? I'm like, well, well, now that I'm talking, you barely see my bottom teeth. But if I take one out, you notice you can still see it. There's going to be a hole in my mouth. If I'm talking, people are going to, even if I go to work, people are going, and I talk to anybody, you're going to be seeing a hole in my mouth. That's not cute. Anyway, my appointment is at 11:30. It's now 11:10, 11:09. And yeah. That's the story. I'm getting something done to it today. So it's this one right here that I did the root canal on years ago. So I'm hoping they don't take it out. But more than likely that's what they're going to do, because they're saying only essential procedures or emergency procedures. So I'm hoping that they don't extract the tooth, because I'm going to be even more miserable if they do. I'm gonna probably make a case. I'm gonna probably tell them, like, listen, if you take the tooth out, I'm gonna get depressed or something. You can't take it out. I'm just gonna make my case to them, like, it is essential that you put something back in there. It's essential that you put something back in there. You can't just take my tooth out. And that's the thing. I call like a few of them. I'm like, you're seriously gonna take my tooth out, send me home with a hole in my mouth? And they said, yes, that's the only thing they can do. I have a feeling they're just going to take it out. I don't think they're going to plaster anything, because the tooth is pretty much just hanging by a little piece of gum at the front. It's hanging by the gum. It's broken all the way across, and it's like hanging here. So I think they're going to take it out. I'm hoping that if I go in there and suggest plastering the tooth, that the dentist will say yes. That's the most that I can hope for at this point, because they're not doing any dental implants or anything because of COVID-19. Yeah, they're only doing emergency procedures, like hauling the tooth out. And I don't want that, but if I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice. I can't live with a broken tooth, obviously, because it is painful. And I know the crazy glue that my daughter put in there won't hold for long. So it makes sense to just do whatever this emergency situation calls for. But if that's the case and I have an ugly hole in my mouth, you guys probably won't see my face again. I can't do this. Alright, so I'm going in, guys. I'll talk to you guys later, or not. I'll make a post just to say that it's done, okay? Look out for it. I won't post any picture though. The picture last night that I posted was enough. I think it was horrible looking and it was disgusting enough. I'm not gonna post a picture of me not having a tooth in that spot, okay? But thank you guys for all the concern and everything, and the recommendations that got me calling today, because I didn't know any dentists were actually open, and now that I know, I'm here, so I'm gonna go in and get it fixed, okay? So I'll see you guys later. Well, maybe not. If they put something in or if they plaster it, you'll see me. But if they leave a hole in my mouth, you're not seeing me. Sorry. So I'm at the dentist now, and they told me I have to take the tooth out. Well, first she's going to remove the broken part. And then, but because it's crazy glued, it's an issue, because she can't see where it's broken all the way to the front. She wanted to see how far below the gum it's broken, but she can't see that. So guys, it's not a good idea to glue your tooth if it's broken, because they won't see anything. And that crazy glue did too much of a good job, to be honest with you, because she had to look at the pictures that I took in order to make a decision on what to do. So I'm here. She says that I can get a temporary fix, which is take a cast of my tooth and then send it to wherever, and then a few days later I come back and put it in and anchor it to my other tooth, my other teeth, and then that should be a temporary fix, she says. So I don't know how that's gonna work, what it entails really, but I'll talk to her some more about that. But I told her I'd rather doing that than going with a hole in my mouth. So it seems I'm getting dentures at the freaking age of 39 because of COVID-19. I can't do anything else. So I'll be wearing a denture, I guess. I'll be going toothless for a few days, and then I'll get a denture, and then I keep that denture until after this emergency situation with COVID-19 is over. So we'll see how that goes. I'm actually looking forward to wearing a denture. I'm not looking forward to wearing a hole in my mouth, a black hole where a teeth is supposed to be, where a tooth is supposed to be. Not looking forward to it, but we'll see.
If you want, I can fix it, but temporary, okay? But it's temporary, it's not permanent. Finally, you need to pull it out and have a like implant or bridge or partial removable denture or something. Because I can show you hold the mirror. The broken part is under the gum. See? The gum is over it, and we don't have enough structure of the tooth. So we can fix it just temporary. I can attach it to the root and to the adjacent teeth, and it's just temporary. But you have to do something.
How temporary? How long?
Maybe 2-3 months something.
Okay. I like that. Okay. Is it gonna be done today?
Yeah, I will do it today. Besten diye bence gayet uyarılıyor kanka.
Just praying for you. Like, I pray in my mind so much.
Why?
I was like, huh?
Why?
No, because I was like, can you imagine seeing you without a big open space in your mouth at the front? Oh my gosh. Like, I was like, okay, I love her and I would have to accept it, but that would take a toll on me for a couple days, man. Like, seriously speaking. So when you send me that picture, I jump like it's Christmas. I swear, I jump like somebody give me $1 million. I was like, yes, because oh my gosh, you think I you alone in stress? All me the stress because me I hope and pray. You know so much time I call it today.
You're really worried about the tooth, even though you say you wanted to see what it looks like without the tooth.
I did. I was worried about it. To be even last night, I was worried about it. Even this morning.
All right, why were you worried though?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I was just worried because I don't used to you with no teeth at the front. So I would have to get accustomed to it. I would still love you. It wouldn't change that. But it's just to get accustomed, especially when you love and you love to laugh. And me, I wonder, can you imagine if the teeth are fixed and we're in a public and we do a YouTube channel and then a live YouTube or something and me not pinch us a babes and laugh. So I swear to you right now, when you saw me the picture, I was like, oh. That's why I know my cousin. I tell you, the moment you call me,
you're dramatic, babe.
No, seriously, the moment you call me and tell me that you're going to the dentist, you know, someone call you back again.
Yeah, you call me a couple times.
And then I say, okay, yes. And then when I see her on live, I was like, okay. I thought she said 11. So why she's on live? So when I see it, the live finish, I was like, okay. And then every time you want to see me at work, I look on the time, you know, because in my mind, I'm praying, I'm a believer in God and everything. But I was like, I hope this nurse realized, say, where the headache and pain when I forgot go through with you coming home with no teeth.
No teeth.
With no teeth at the bottom. Can you imagine how stressful my weekend would be? And on top of that, like for me,
babe, you're so dramatic though. For real.
No, seriously though, I did pray.
For real?
No, seriously.
Babe, you're over dramatic.
No, I'm not over dramatic. I'm just saying that I'm not accustomed to seeing
but
you.
it's just a
because,
tooth though.
No, I know, but you like to laugh. You like to smile a lot, right? There you go. So imagine you never forgot push up your
I would wear a mask all the time.
You never forgot push up your bottom lip. And when you laugh,
I'll find a way around it.
You would have to, because a lot of people don't understand, right? Your teeth, right, is a part of your image.
I know,
and that is why when you lose one, it makes your face.
It changes your face.
Your looks.
Yeah, it does.
You're a pretty woman. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that it changed your look. So I am wondering, when you come home now with an empty space, how you gonna look? How your lip gonna look? When you smile, what make us see this? Oh my gosh, I am so actually, you know, God is good. See, God is good. I am so happy, and I know you're happy too.
New tooth.
Even though you spend a lot of money, but I tell you this month, sir.
Okay, guys, so that's the story. Thank you guys for watching.
No way.
Big up on yourself. I got my new tooth.
Thank God. God is good. And God love Kenny. Trust me. God love Kenny because me I say no man call back. If he did come on, me I say no Monday, Tuesday, you have to call back. Some dentists are calling back tomorrow and say what them can do because
yeah, they actually wanted to leave a hole in my mouth and I begged her. I said, no, you can't do that. You have to put something back in there.
Your teeth is very important. No, it's
it would
true.
stress me out. I would be depressed.
Because every time you talk, it shows.
I know. I would be so depressed. I would. And I told her I can't do it. You have to do something.
That is why I take care of
because
my
of
teeth
COVID-19,
so
they're not doing anything. They just do the basic minimum to ease your pain and discomfort, and that's it.
That nurse really love you because
it's a dentist.
The dentist, she really love you because if you go, maybe the one up here.
They told me they're only taking it out. They're not doing anything.
They wouldn't do it, but she was.
But this dentist was really pretty cool. She helped me out.
I don't know you, but thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to say thank you. So I'm thanking the dentist.
Yes, because I won't have to go through the stress of having a gaping hole in my mouth. And I was so...
Yet?
Yeah, I showed her. I called her on video chat.
Okay.
I was so miserable just thinking about the idea that I'm gonna go without a tooth for however long until after COVID-19, due to the fact that they refused to do any procedure at all, and I couldn't do it. You probably wouldn't see me on YouTube for a while if that happened, because I was not gonna come on here with a gaping hole in my mouth every day talking to you. I don't think I could do that. So I'm happy she did something for me. She says it's temporary. It'll hold up for probably 3 to 6 months, but after that I have to get a dental implant. So in about 6 months, I'm gonna have to go back and get a dental implant put in. But I think it'll last longer than 6 months, because what she did is, it's so low, she made it a little bit lower than the rest of them. So the impact when I bite on something, the impact will be on the other teeth instead of that one. So it won't be impacted as much when I bite into something, and it should last long, I think. So maybe I won't have to rush back in 6 months. Maybe I can last another year before I actually go back. So let's see what happens. You guys will be here to see it. Just make sure you subscribe and follow us to see what happens in 6 months, okay?
You have my heart, you have my soul, you have my whole, you have my control. Love me tender, love me sweet, with you I know that I'm complete. I'm in love with the summer's day, for you I'd give my life away. Never leave me, never let me go, my son.